back to another video. In today's video, man, I'm going to be going over all the weapons here in Delta Force that is currently available for you guys to play here in the beta and here in the full launch coming in August. So let's go over it.
Click on the primary weapon slot
So,
and
we're
view
going to ignore
weapon
that
details.
annoying ass character. So for rifles, we have the M16, the CAR-15, which if you don't know what the CAR-15 is, it's basically the original version of the M4 assault rifle. The CAR-15 was what was used during Black Hawk Down, which was the battle in Mogadishu. You'd also see this in any other time period around the 90s and the early 2000s. You're going to see this rifle because this is like the pinnacle of assault rifles during its era. So pretty cool that you have this in this game. The only other game that I've seen that has a CAR-15 is, I believe, Arma has it, and I believe there's a Call of Duty that has a CAR-15 in it. Next up, we have an AK-74U. We have the QBZ, which is a Chinese rifle, for those that don't know. We have the SG-552. We have an M4A1, which is just your standard M4. We have a K416. My Battlefield guys all know what this gun is. This is a very popular gun within the Battlefield games. We have a K437, which is, if you play Call of Duty, you know the Kylo. AK-12, we have a PTR 32, Jesus, which is like a modernized FAL with the full auto version. We have an AKM, which is just an AK-47. We have an ASVAL, and we have a C19 assault rifle, which I thought was a pretty cool, unique rifle. So shotguns, we have the M870, we have the S12, and we have the M1014, which is your pump action standard shotgun. This is actually kind of similar to the one we have in DayZ. They just got recently added to DayZ. And then you have obviously the Olympia. For special weapons, we have a compound bow right here. Now if we go to SMGs, we have a couple options. We have the Bison, we have the Uzi submachine gun, we have the SMG-45, which is just a UMP. We have the MP5, we have the Vector, we have the QCQ, which is kind of like a CUDA MP5 AR hybrid. So if you guys have played BO3, this thing feels very similar, in my opinion, when I use it on mobile to a CUDA. So pretty cool. We have an MP7, P90, we have the SRM, SR3M, which is basically a Vickr, which if you play DayZ, you know what the Vickr is. And then we have the Vitsnav submachine gun, which the Vitziav is a Vaznev from Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2. So pretty cool there. Same shotguns.
Click on the primary weapon
For
slot and view weapon
LMGs,
details.
we have a couple options for LMGs. Not a lot, but we have a couple. We have the M249, which is, if you guys know real life, it's the M249 Saw, which is one of the standard issue Marine light machine guns they have. And then we have the QJB201, which is just an M240 Bravo. It's a little modernized, but it's basically the same thing. We have a PKM, and then we have the M250 General Machine Gun. This is actually the newest machine gun in the U.S. military, I believe it is. This is the new standard issue light machine gun that's going to be implemented along with the new rifle as well as the new handguns and stuff that they're designing. So I'm also going to go over some marksmans. I believe not all the marksmans are listed under the one category. So like here, even M14 marksman rifle. I think earlier was an SKS. Just keep
Click on
that
the
in mind.
primary weapon slot and view weapon details.
Snipers again, not too many options, but you have some. So starting off, we have the marksman rifles, which we have the Mini 14, which has become my favorite right now to use. I think it's an absolute beast. The VSS, the SVD, we have the PSG, the SR9, the SR25, my baby from Arma, and the SKS. So again, you can see the M14 is not in here, but you can use the M14 if you play LMG. I will say, this is the one game that I think has handled marksmans the best out of any other franchise. And to all my Milsim guys out there, I don't give a shit if I hurt your feelings, but marksman rifles, by definition, are semi-automatic rifles designed for long-range sniping. So they're not considered a sniper rifle, but they are considered a marksman rifle. Marksmen are usually people that are designated marksmen within a battalion. So, for example, in the Marine Corps, I know for a fact it's between the SR-25 and the M1110 or M110. Those two rifles are marksman rifles. So you will have a guy in your squadron that is a marksman. He is a designated marksman. So he will have a long scope with a longer rifle, heavier rounds. So like the SR-25 is a 308. At least in Arma. I don't know what it is in this game. It might be a 308 in this game, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh no, so it's a 762 in this game. But I know people say the 762 by 51 is the same as a 308. That could be the case, but the listed ammo types matter. So in this game it's a 762, while in Arma it's listed as a 308. Either way. These marksmen will be used by marksman carriers, guys that are marksmen. Now, what we're about to go over is sniper rifles, and by definition, a sniper rifle is anything that's meant for long range, and it's a bolt action. So it has to be a bolt action to be classified as a sniper rifle. Very important. Very important justification. All right, it's very, very specific. Call of Duty struggles with this. Call of Duty will toss semi-autos and snipers and bolt actions into marksmans. Arma is very itchy about this because they toss the SR-25 in the marksman in the AR category, but they put the M110 in the sniper category. It makes no sense. So be advised that this is one of the best games so far that I've seen that's actually done it correctly. But going back to this, semi-autos, snipers. So we have the regular snipers. I'm sorry, the bolt actions. We have 4 different types we can use. So not too many, but I feel like the options are kind of 50-50. So we have the R93. We have the SV98. So for those who don't know, the SV98 is actually the sniper that we just got in DayZ, the new bolt action sniper. This is just the modernized version of it. Then we have the 2 better snipers of the category, and that is the M700, which is the standardized hunting rifle that a lot of people in the United States use, and the M700 was originally the Marine Corps sniper rifle, so that's pretty cool. We also have the DWM sniper rifle. This is the only sniper rifle according to stats that can one-shot. So this is probably going to be the best sniper in the game, simply for the fact that it can one-shot. The rest of these seem to 2-shot to 3-shot, so hit that with what you will. So, some other things we have is some pistols. So we have the 93R, which is the Beretta, which is my favorite pistol right now. Loving it. We have the QSZ, the G17, which is a Glock 17. We have a Desert Eagle. We have a Glock 18. We have a 357 Magnum, and we have an M1911. So that's pretty cool for those guys that are interested in that.
Click
for
on
knives,
the primary weapon slot and
yes,
view
I know.
weapon details.
For knives, we have one just standard knife. I believe there is more knives, but in this version of the game, I guess I can't see them for some reason. I could have sworn there's more. I could be wrong. There may not be more. I don't think I'm missing any rifles for you guys. I don't. Oh yes, I am.
Click on the primary weapon
I am most
slot
certainly
and view
missing
weapon
rifles.
details.
So we go over here. We actually have some more rifles that weren't available in the other one for some reason. That is going to be, we have a G3 battle rifle. So you see here we have all these guns that we talked about earlier. We have a G3 battle rifle. We have the AUG. We have the M7 battle rifle. The M7 is actually the new standardized rifle, I believe, for the United States military. This was one of the SIGs that were won the contest. We have a SCAR H, and we have the Ash 12, which if you played Modern Warfare 2019, that is the Odin. So that's pretty cool to see that bag for the guys that care about that. I don't think there's... Oh, okay, here's another AR that we missed, is the AM-17. So this is a pretty cool AR. This looks like a gun out of Battlefield 2042 a little bit, so that's pretty cool for the guys that care about that. Don't think I'm missing anything else.
Weapon slot and view weapon details.
I think that should be it. SKS, yep. We list all these already. Okay, so that should be it. In terms of weapons, I don't believe there's any more. Some of these I've already went over, but these are locked. These are ones they look like in the armory, so you have to go actually unlock them physically. But yeah, that should be all the weapons here in Delta Force. If you guys want me to break down anything else in Delta Force before the beta is over, let me know. And if I don't, then we'll obviously have to wait till the release. So, you know, if you guys want to see this stuff early and for me to break it down early, let me know down below. But with that being said, I love you guys. You're awesome, one of a kind, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.